and live on Facebook and live on YouTube. So let me turn on the cameras and turn on the timer and say good evening, hi. Start rolling the foot, just nice and simple. Sorry, just want to get a good position. There we go. Rolling the foot, forwards and backwards, lifting the toe, lifting the heel. The weather where I am outdoors is, 'cause I just checked, it's it's 2 degrees, but because of wind chill, it feels like -4. Now, I'll explain why I'm telling you that in a moment, as soon as the binger goes ding, and it's gone ding, and I'm now rolling my foot side to side. The reason I'm telling you that is because this studio is much warmer, does not get much sort of ambient outside temperature, so that's why I've got the heater on, and I apologise if there's some noise from the heater, but it is not warm in here at all. But I'm going to do something about that, and go to the other foot and roll forwards and backwards. I say I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to throw in a breathing exercise. We've done it before, if you've joined in with these sessions before. We've done it before as a sort of an end of session cool down, but I'm going to do it as an ongoing, and roll the foot side to side, an ongoing exercise to warm me up. Now, basically it's deep, slow breathing. Why that warms me up, I totally admit I have no idea. Actually I'll stay here. I might even step back a little bit so you can see what my hands are doing a bit better. Okay, so feet about hip width apart, bend the legs slightly, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. As you breathe in on the first part of the exercise, your palms are, so the fingers are hanging down. As you breathe out, the fingers turn up slightly. Here, as you breathe in, the hands come up. As you breathe out, the palms face you. Breathe as slowly and deeply as you can. And relax. Circle the knee. We'll do some more of those breathing exercises. We'll do quite a lot. They're very relaxing, very calming. At least I hope they are for you as well as for me. And good for you. Improving the quality and depth of your breathing, change direction with the knee. is a good thing. Circling the knee, relaxing the hip, relaxing the ankle. And the other leg. And each time we do the breathing exercise, I'll explain a little bit more about it. Probably not going to explain everything because I want to get the benefit from it by doing it. One thing I will say is I put the tip of my tongue onto the gums above or behind the upper teeth, change direction. You can also put the tip of your tongue right to the roof of the mouth. There's Chinese meridian theory stuff involved, which I'm not going to get into because it's something I only understand a little bit about. It's just something I do. If you choose to do it, jolly dee. If you choose not to, nothing bad will happen to you. So as I breathe in, my legs straighten, but they don't lock out. As I breathe out, I sit ever so slightly backwards and down. As I breathe in, I let my legs straighten. As I breathe out, my palms facing me, I sit slightly down and back. Okay, take your knee out to the front and then out to the side and bring your hand up and around as well. Why? More a question of why not? If you're working the hip joint, why not work the shoulder joint as well? Opposite direction, out to the side and then around to the front. And other arm and leg to the front and around to the side. Change direction, out to the side, around to the front. And feet hip width, breathing in, breathing out. If you can, as you breathe in, draw the stomach in. As you breathe out, let the stomach relax as if you were pushing air down, sort of towards the legs. It's all very gentle. If you want to check into it, look up reverse abdominal breathing. And I know it's going to go ding in a couple of seconds. So, circle the hips. Nice and gently. Sorry, just adjusting the microphone pack. Change direction. Bring the feet in slightly, sit back and down slightly. So I'm just going to step in because that'll be better. Turn the waist from side to side, let the arms float around the body. You can turn the head as well. Although, as I think I've said before, you can do this exercise as I'm doing it now, with very little head movement, but I prefer, as a general rule, to turn the head. Gives you a gentle stretch of the neck. Arms relaxed. Bring the feet in slightly, bending and straightening both legs simultaneously and together, letting the arms relax, the shoulders relax, so the arms float. Try and make sure that your body goes up and down, not forwards and backwards. I was exaggerating the forwards and backwards, but I have noticed with a lot of people that creeps in. In this particular exercise, or this specific exercise, I think that's a better word, specific, I like that one. We don't want it, we just want the body to go up and down and the legs to do all the work. So at the moment, both legs are synchronized in their up and downness. In 2 seconds, we're going to change that. And now, first one leg, then the other leg. So as one leg's going up, the other leg's going down. You're also turning the waist. Net result being the arms float in a diagonal manner. And you're doing the sitting backwards and downwards thing a little bit with your bum if you can. Everything nice and relaxed. By the way, just thinking about the abdominal breathing, I was originally taught that when you breathe out, you sort of push the stomach out. But I recently started reading a book that said, no, do it much gentler and push downwards more. And I've been playing with that for a few months, and I definitely prefer it as a method. So it's very gentle. And talking of that, and feet slightly wider, circle the upper body. Nice, what I tend to call medium-sized circles. So we're not going as deep as we can go, but we are working the body. As you progress and do more of them, if you feel that you want to go a bit deeper, I'm going to change direction now. You can. I'm going to do one set one way and then this set the other way, and then I'm going to do a deeper set. I don't know how deep it will be yet because it will depend on how my body feels. And if you wonder why I'm looking up, there's a spider up there. I was just saying hi to it. Okay, other direction. I think it's a spider. So I am going fairly deep. My body feels comfortable doing that, so I'm doing it. Change direction. Straighten up. Oh, gosh. Okay, yes. Sorry. I didn't hear the dong, so I lost track of where I was. And relax and keep the legs sort of relaxed and bent and sitting back, pelvis tucked under, and rotate the shoulders. Nice and slow, not a race, just trying to get a decent range of motion. Oh, by the way, you may notice when I do the breathing exercises, when I'm bringing my hands down, they don't appear to be always exactly in line. Change direction with the shoulders. I have no real idea why that is. I want them to be sort of in line, but for some reason or another, maybe they're having a race and not telling me, "Oh, get down to the bottom before you do." I have no idea why hands would speak in a high-pitched voice rather than a low-pitched one, but there we go. So if you keep your hands the same height, change direction, that's fine. Try and increase the range of motion here in the shoulders. Keep the arms relaxed, sitting down slightly. But it's... I didn't want you looking and seeing that one hand was lower than the other and thinking, oh yes, that's how it should be done. No, that's just an idiosyncrasy of mine. Change directions. I always try and explain the things that I would like you to do, and then the things that I just sort of randomly do that are not important, and the hands having a little race between themselves is definitely not important. Big circles now with the arms. Sorry, just changing my position slightly. And just in case you're wondering, oh, why are we doing this rather than doing another round of breathing? Simply because having warmed the shoulders up a little bit, I didn't want them to cool down. And I don't think they would cool down much, but they might cool down a little. So I thought, let's go straight into this reverse direction. Opposite directions with the hands if you can. If not, just go back to doing one direction. Change. We're going to do another set of relaxed deep breathing. Obviously, after doing this exercise, my breathing may be a little bit faster overall. It is faster. That's fine. It will relax in time. Relax, turn the head side to side. I'll come in for these neck exercises. Legs are relaxed, knees are bent, bottom backwards slightly, tucking under slightly. Hands come up onto the chest, nod the head up and down. I was just bringing my feet in there slightly because I didn't want my knees to be tucked inwards. I want the knees above the feet. And tilt the head side to side as if you were trying to touch the ceiling with your ear. and take the head forwards and backwards. And as you bring it backwards, tuck the chin in slightly. Straighten the head up and then take the whole head side to side, keeping it upright. Tuck the chin in, turn the head side to side while you keep the chin gently touching the chest. And drop the hands down, head in a big U shape, nice and gentle, but a nice big movement. And relax and give yourself a little shake. That's 32 minutes near as makes no difference. Hope you enjoyed it. I realise because of the breathing you may have found today more, or this session, more relaxing than energising, but that's a good thing. And breathing I am a great fan of. I have been breathing now for, well, 68 and a third years. I'd be quite happy if I carry on breathing pretty much that far into the future, or maybe even more, who knows. Anyway, have a lovely evening or a lovely day, and more importantly, a lovely life. And tell all your friends, subscribe to this channel and press the bell so you get you know all that rigmarole. But tell your friends to come and have a look and join in. It's all good fun. Probably going to go and do a couple of sessions on Zoom next week, so look out for slightly different notifications because I want to test out how Zoom will work with the setup that I've got here. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a lovely one.